Peanut butter vanilla tobacco. I like. Okay. Is that better? You dropped 15 subs? That's bullshit. That sucks. Yeah, I dropped a link to the list up there if you wanna look at it. I can put it in again. We have all of the things. We could make a peanut butter vanilla tobacco. The only tobacco that's in there is RY4 double, but I mean it's a fine tobacco. We could definitely do that. I have put DX peanut butter and RY4 double together before. We have lots of different vanilla notes that we can choose from. Vanilla swirl, vanilla pudding. Right click on the camera and hit transform to fit the screen and you should be full. So you mean in OBS? Right click. Click transform. So, do you have all of the flavors or not? Danny got me a truss for my billet box. Probably can't see it because it's shitty quality, but... It's pretty rad. Oh, I dropped my panel. Says you can't access the document. I made it public. Hold on. I don't know if they're on sale yet.
Signature tips hasn't been.
She got it on pre-order from Joel himself. Let me check the preferences on this document. Somebody said that they can't view it.
Ooh. I don't. You need access. Request access. What do I do if I... Okay, sent you a request.
There, I got it. I just had to, Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that I had that
Don't apologize.
restricted. Friday the 13th theme, that's awesome. It is Friday the 13th. It's also Friday. I got my Baby Yoda shirt on. Gonna watch the new episode of The Mandalorian after this. You should be able to view that list now. All right, let's see here. What are we gonna make? Something with a Friday the 13th theme. That's a really cool idea. Are we talking like Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th? The Machete? Isn't there another isn't there another horror movie called The Machete? What's that guy's name? Oh, I should really know. I should really know what that guy's name is.
Wait, Texas.
No. I can't remember what that guy's name is. I'm pretty sure The Machete is another one. Okay. The Machete. Jason is not coming for me. Blood orange, chocolate milk, creme de menthe sounds like a weird enough combo. It sounds weird enough that I don't want to put those things together. Although independently they all sound fantastic. Blood orange is a really good place to start if we're making something called Machete with a Friday the 13th theme. Blood orange. Should we do like a creamsicle with blood orange? Has anybody ever mixed Flavor West creme de menthe and blood orange? I don't use WS-23 or Coolada because they hurt my chest. Creme de menthe doesn't bother me though, so like I use that as a coolant sometimes. I know it's not, but it doesn't hurt me, so that's what I have to do is use a mint in place of the cooling.
Peanut butter, marshmallow, vanilla, banana bread, nut bread. Shoot, that's a mouthful, slushy. What's your
Peanut butter, marshmallow, vanilla, banana nut bread, and RY4.
last movement? Like,
All of those things all go together. They do. I don't know. I like the idea of doing something with blood orange. Okay, what do we have that goes really well with blood orange? We could do, like I said, we could do like a dreamsicle. We have lots of different vanilla notes. Vanilla swirl, vanilla bean ice cream, or sorry, liquid barn vanilla ice cream, vanilla pudding, marshmallow vanilla. I don't know what creme de menthe and blood orange would do together. That might be kind of weird, but it also might not be. Like blood orange is so like sharp. I don't think that would work. I do like the idea of mint and orange together though. We have Flavora cream. Flavora cream is super thick. We have other citrus notes too. What if we use King, RE, the blackcurrant? Blood orange and marshmallow vanilla. That's what I was thinking too. Marshmallow and vanilla is so creamy. Flavora creme de menthe is fire. Flavor West is the one that's on the list though. All right. I'm going to start a new recipe in all the flavors. If you want to follow along, I will drop a link to this recipe just a minute. Gotta make sure that I have all of this in here. Flavor West Blood Orange. And I know we're going to use Marshmallow Vanilla. 1-on-1. Just going to throw some flavors in here, some percentages. It has been a bit of a kind of a tradition the last couple of years to watch a Friday the 13th movie every time Friday the 13th rolls around. I think I'd rather watch The Mandalorian tonight, though. They're so good and cheesy. Like, they don't make horror movies like that anymore. Okay, let me just make this public real quick. If you want to follow along, there will be a link to the recipe in the chat in just a second. No, you didn't say mint and orange. Somebody else said that. Somebody else mentioned using Flavor West. I think that they were just listing flavors that made sense for a Friday the 13th themed recipe, though. I don't think that they meant put them together. Name the recipe Blood Kisses. I'm naming the recipe Machete. What do you think about using blackcurrant? I really like blackcurrant, and I think that it pairs really, really well with citrus flavors. If we do like a blood orange top note with that really good, like the Pazzo King is like, it's got a really good candy blackcurrant flavor, but it's like kind of thin, so you don't get that like texture. It's just like the flavor. But when you when you pair it with citrus, it kind of like rounds it out and makes it like a full flavor. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I mean that's what we're going for here, right? So it's going to be like a blood orange blackcurrant dreamsicle. We're definitely putting Pazzo in here. I really like that idea. We need more of a cream note though. If we're gonna sell it as a creamsicle. I was also thinking put a splash of Persian lime in there. Really complement those citrus flavors. We need another cream note though. Should we use we should probably just use Liquid Barn Vanilla Bean ice cream or vanilla ice cream. Yeah. Marshmallow vanilla to kind of darken up that vanilla note. 4 ingredients and some sweetener, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's talk about some percentages. So I want like the orange to be the top note. So probably like 3%. And then I'm going to use the Joker, or not the Joker, the King. The flavor's really thin, though. Normally you use it at like 5 because it's a one shot. You can use it like between like 5 and 10, I think. So maybe like 4. And then we'll use Liquid Barn Vanilla Ice Cream. I'm going to start at 3. We can always add more. And we're going to supplement it with... We're going to go crazy and use 2% of Marshmallow Vanilla. Yeah, it could work. We'll see what happens. We probably need more of a cream note, honestly. I don't know if vanilla ice cream's going to do it. Yeah, so if you're following along, the recipe is in the chat. Let me just pull these flavors out real quick. Yeah, the truss is good. I'm having the problem right now that because I'm running it at like 40 watts, you could put a giant coil in it. And I have a big fuse clapped. It's not big. I have a fuse Clapton in there. And I'm running it at like 40 watts and my battery just keeps dying. Of course, it's to be expected though when you're using it the way that I am. It's nothing unusual. More or less just unfortunate. Okay, vanilla ice cream. Vanilla marshmallow. What was the other one? Oh, blood orange. What kind of sweetener should we use? We should just use super sweet, right? Like if the vanilla is gonna sell itself, we should just use super sweet for those fruity notes. All right. Blood orange. Slushy. What's your favorite blood orange? Like between Flavora, Flavor West. Those are the only two good ones. Super sweet at 3.25. Dave, you're crazy. I like sweet liquids and I don't even want to use super sweet that high. Hey, Wendy. What's up? 3.25? All right, what did I say? Let's mix this. See what it tastes like. Okay, blood orange at 3%. I'm going to move this over. Blood orange at 3%. King at 4%. I love this flavor so much. A lot of people get like turned off by blackcurrant because it's such a strange and unique flavor, and you know it's not something that. What am I trying to say? It's an acquired taste. So like if you're new to blackcurrant flavors, I think that King by Flavor Art is a great blackcurrant for beginners. It's like an artificial blackcurrant flavor. It's not super earthy, but it still has a lot of like authentic blackcurrant flavor. And it's got like some candy notes. We're using 2% of marshmallow vanilla because we're crazy. I really want that darker vanilla note. It smells amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna use super sweet. I'm gonna start with 0.5%. I might go up. Not gonna lie. I might put more in there. I stopped reading the chat. Slushy, did you answer me? What's your favorite blood orange? What am I making? It is a Friday the 13th themed recipe. So we're making, it's called Machete. Let me put the link in again. Yeah, Flavor West is my favorite too. There it is. That's a link to the recipe that we're making. So it is a blackcurrant and blood orange dreamsicle. I like the Flavora blood orange too, but for different reasons. Not because I think that it's a really good blood orange. It is a very good flavor though. It is a lot more of like a natural, bright citrus orange, but it has those like those darker astringent citrus notes that you just need for some things. Some recipes just need that. You want an Asgard mini, it looks fantastic. I don't use RDAs that much other than flavor testing. I pretty much just use the Blotto. I have 3 of them. Like, for the day-to-day, usage when I'm at work or when I'm out running errands, I just use the Blotto. Dual coil, amazing flavor. Thank you, Bruno. I have a lot of fun with those 3. I have a lot of fun with those 3. All right. It's all mixed up. I didn't put any Persian lime in here yet. Maybe we will. I think we might need to add something to help out this orange a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Did anybody try that recipe yet? The Brazilian lemonade? It's really good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like blackcurrants are bitter. That's the reality of it, is that like unless you know that you like blackcurrant and you're really striving for that authentic blackcurrant, you're probably not going to like blackcurrant. That's why I recommended Pazzo King, because I think it's a good flavor to get you into blackcurrant. Because if you're like, if you don't enjoy blackcurrant, you're like kind of missing out because it's delicious. Has anybody tried that recipe yet? The Brazilian lemonade? I don't think that they made it public. But it's like a creamy limeade. We used Persian lime, yogurt drink, fresh cream, Perillum condensed milk. You need to order the VT yogurt drink. Yeah. Ooh. This is really good. The cream is decent. This profile is really interesting. It's definitely got that orange top note. I'm not getting a whole lot of the blackcurrant though. It has a nice vanilla cream. I think those two flavors work really well together, and I'm pleased with the vanilla note. I don't know if it has enough cream. We might need to supplement the cream, but the blackcurrant's not coming through. So the first thing that I'm going to do before I change anything else is up the blackcurrant to 6. I had it at 4. I'm going to take it up to 6 and see if I can push that note a little bit more. Because I want it to just be like dripping. You know, like you took a you went to the ice cream man and you bought an orange dreamsicle, and then you dipped it into some blackcurrant jelly and took a big bite of it, and you have like blackcurrant jelly running down your face, and you look like a psychopath, like you just ate something. Okay, so we're upping the king to 6%. To try to push that note a little bit more, because I want to taste that note. We used 0.5% of super sweet in here. I need to add that to the recipe. I think sweetener is important. Oh, I'm sorry you don't have the flavors. Add a touch of mango to that orange. That's not going to help. I like where you're going with that, because blackcurrant and mango play really, really, really well together. But I don't know that that's going to help the blackcurrant note, because that's what I'm missing. I have plenty of the blood orange note. The vanilla and the cream are both there, although I think the cream needs a little bit of help. The blackcurrant is what's missing. The final product. So I upped it to 6. Let's taste it again. Okay. I am picking up the blackcurrant note now. Sofa King. That comment is so fucking good. This flavor profile is so fucking interesting. Sofa King.
Oh.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I love blackcurrant. That you get the blood orange like right up front, and then the blackcurrant is just kind of hiding behind it just a little bit, and then like the finish is just creamy vanilla. But I think the cream note needs some help. So should we use the options are vanilla swirl, Flavora cream, I don't want to use pudding. I think that it's too eggy. It's a little bit too custardy. Same reason I wouldn't want to use vanilla custard. It's pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Alright, there's a link to the flavor stash again. I think we should probably just use... We should probably just use Flavoric cream. Maybe a hint of cheesecake. I was actually thinking that too, but it has that graham cracker note going on, and I don't think that that's what we want here, but that is a really, really good idea. It has... Yes, I think it's probably just Flavoric cream. Yes, Sweet Cheesecake has like some coconut notes that a lot of people get out of it that I think would also play really, really well in here. But that graham cracker note does not belong. Does not belong. Leo, Bavarian cream is a really, really good idea, but we're using the Season 2 flavor list for DIY Made Easy, and it does not have a Bavarian cream flavor. So if you look up in the chat just a little bit, there's a link to the 32 flavors that we're using right now. We're going to add 1% of Flavoric cream in here and try to push that cream note just a little bit more. One percent Flavoric cream. Nothing happened. I did not just spill a whole bunch of Flavor Art flavors everywhere. Never happened. I have like literal... I could show you this mess. Maybe I'll do one of those YouTube stories. Those are funny. Afterwards and show you the mess. It's not from making this. It's not from making this stream though. I just have flavors everywhere. I have a pile over there, you know, that I was testing for the episode of Noted that I did, and this pile over here of flavors that we were messing with on Developed last night, and this pile over here of stuff that we're using right now, and now there's Flavor Art flavors all over the floor. Savage. I'm a savage. This is fun, guys. You know, I don't like committing large blocks of time to, you know, to having to do something like this, but it is nice to kind of get out of the box and out of my comfort zone a little bit. I am doing well, John Vapes. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's not preposterous. It's just not in here. Vanilla swirl at 1%. Yeah, I thought about it. We already have a good vanilla note, though. Yeah, Flavoric cream was a good call. Solid. This recipe's fun. Fun. I think that's pretty good. I hope you guys get a chance to mix it up. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Not my car alarm. Am I going to replace Max? No, I don't want to. No. I don't want to replace Max. I love Max. I want to hang out with Max. I don't want to replace Max. This recipe is pretty tasty. You know, I don't think that I have ever used marshmallow vanilla and cream, one-on-one marshmallow vanilla and Flavora cream together, but that's good. Marshmallow vanilla is like a jar of what is it called? Jet puffed marshmallow cream. It's close, and adding Flavora cream to it really makes it like jet puffed. I think that's what that stuff is called. Pumpkin spice and marshmallow. It is that time of year, isn't it? It is a pumpkin spice and marshmallow time of year. That is a good idea. Heck yeah, this recipe's fun. This stream was fun. Fun. I hope you guys get a chance to mix it up. Let me know what you think. You can find link to my Patreon campaign down in the description of this video. And you and I could do this every month. We could sit down with our flavors and make our own recipe. Just you and I for just $3 a month. We could do that. This, what we're doing right now. Good night, the golden one. Get some rest. Enjoy your weekend. We're going to close this out in just a few minutes, everybody. Fun Friday the 13th live mixing using the DIY Made Easy flavor stash. We made a blood orange Dreamsicle with Blackcurrant. If you have any comments, questions, if you want to say anything, now's the time. Stream is ending in 60 seconds. I really appreciate everybody that came out and hung out. I'm glad to see so many of you in here. We will definitely be doing this again very soon. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it is a lot better with the... Good night, Breno. It is a lot better with the cream in it, isn't it? It just kind of pushed that cream note to right where it needed to be. So we have that kind of candied, sharp blood orange right up front. The blackcurrant just sits right behind there. And then at the exhale, you get a nice vanilla cream. It's good. You want to know my thoughts on the truss? I mean, I like it. I like it. The only con that I have right now, I've only been using it for a day. The only con that I have right now is that I have a big coil in here and I'm running it at 40 watts, so my 18650 battery goes dead. That's the only con that I have, you know? It's just the nature of the beast though. It has nothing to do with the bridge. The bridge works great. It's the easiest to build on that I've ever used. The easiest bridge to build on. You can put a big coil in it. You get lots of clouds. The thing that I like about it the most, honestly, is that the juice flow. The problem that I have had with every bridge that I've ever used is that the juice flow, the wicking is so restricted that your coil can't possibly get saturated enough for you to get good flavor. That's just something that, you kind of have to cope with when you're using all-in-one or pod devices, that your flavor is significantly less than that of an RDA or an RTA. You don't have that problem as much with this because it has six honeycomb wicking channels on the side, and it also has wicking channels on the bottom. Your coil just stays tremendously saturated. Flavor, not quite as good as a tank or an RDA. Flavor, better than any other bridge that I've ever used, honestly. There you go. Those are my current thoughts on the truss. Again, I've only used it for a day, 2 days, but I'm really, really enjoying it. It's a good experience. All right. Okay. We have gone 3 minutes overtime, and I think we're going to call it a night now. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. I appreciate all of the support. Check out the description for all the links to everything. There will be the recipe down in the description. All of the flavors for the season 2 flavor list down in the description. If you want to make your own recipe, stick it up on all the flavors. Put my name in the description. I'll take a look at it. Maybe we'll mix it up. Maybe we'll make a video, talk about it, break it down. You are very welcome, Stir Crazy. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Anybody else? Good night, Slushy. Good night, Dave. Good night, Wendy. Good night, Frank. Leo. Brenna. John Vapes. Everybody. Sorry if I missed you. Thanks for joining me. Take it easy, guys. Have a good weekend.